Another month's gone by. Another month where I thought the load would be light, but no. Things conspired against me. Let's start at the beginning. I went to a local toy store, bring some stuff to trade in, and put it toward this thing I saw. Something I hadn't even been considering. Armal Farouk, the Shadow King, the legendary X-Men villain. Wasn't even going to bother at first, because I knew you had to get a Kingpin figure and get this ugly mug from the Hoverchair Professor X set. But I go in there one day and there he is, already made. And as an extra touch, they took the hands off this one Venom figure. See, he's got the white on the back of the hands to make him even more freaking evil looking, because he's supposed to be. He's the freaking Shadow King. So I was able to sell a few, like this old Toy Biz Deadpool, like the movie Red Skull, movie Dr. Octopus, and what was the last one? Oh yeah, the old DC Classic Universe Big Barda, which wasn't even that big. They all went toward this, and I was able to take them home. But then, when I went back that day, I noticed they had something else I was looking for. Another X-Men villain, Mojo. This is the old Toy Biz Build-A-Figure, because they haven't... Hasbro hasn't done one yet. But even if they do, and he's a lot bigger, because this is kind of small compared to the other, you know, the 6-inch scale X-Men, you'd expect him to be a lot more bigger, bloated, more menacing. But I think I'll stick with him, because there's something I like about the old Toy Biz ones, like grittier detail. Like bolt. It's like, it just makes him look more noxious. And he's supposed to. He's this just freaky little, ugly, narcissistic thing from an alternate dimension. So he's supposed to disgust you. So I think I'll just stick with this big, bloated, ugly sucker, even if there is a new Mojo down the line. Of course, I gotta... It's impossible to stand up, so I gotta put something under him. So I thought, yeah, I traded stuff for Shadow King, blew quite a bit on Mojo. I thought that would be it, but no. I go to the flea market a few days later, taking family, and... Really? Anyway, I find this in a bargain bin for just $2. I mean, I remember that episode. That was a pretty funny episode, and I find women that kick ass to be kind of hot, so... Yeah, for $2, I couldn't say no. Next was something I got on eBay. This is pretty much the only eBay buy here. Like one of the old figures of Motoko Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell. One of the very first animes I was aware of, and okay, I'll level with you. I saw an ad for the PS1 game years and years ago, and it kind of stuck in my memory because she was freaking hot. There's going to be a new Figma of her in 2021, but that'll probably be like $80 or so. So I figured, in the meantime, why not grab one of the older ones? And, well, she's not very poseable. Move her by the shoulders, move her legs a little, and move the head, and that's it. She's got another gun she comes with. It's really not much, but she'll look good on the shelf. So yeah, that wasn't too expensive. Then... came Black Friday. I went back to the comic shop because there was this one issue that I missed out on that they didn't put in my stash, and it was 20% off comics and 40% off everything else, and then I noticed we got Tails here. I realized he's scaled a lot better with the Sonic I have. Here, to show you, let me bring Sonic down. It's one of the posable 5-inch ones from Jakks Pacifics, I believe. Yeah, he scales a lot better than the other one I had. This is from the old Sonic X line. He's even less posable than this bendable one. He's bigger and bulkier. I figured, no. He's almost as big as Sonic, so no. This Tails works better. So soon Tails is going up on the shelf. And also at the aforementioned toy store, they were having a sale too, so I figured, I knew they had 2 copies of this, Castle of Illusion for the Genesis. I've never tried this, so that was another one. But then came the Sunday following Black Friday, which is the day I'm filming this, where it was the street date for the newest retro package X-Men, the Target exclusives. For some reason, they put them out 2 days after Black Friday. Yeah, real smart. You're not going to miss out on any profit there, Target. And at least they had them. It was one per customer. It was behind the counter at the electronics department, but they had them. No bullshit like with G.I. Joe or whatever. We're going to have to go through that on New Year's. Ugh. So yeah. First off is the Rogue. I remember at a comic book shop when I was a little kid, I asked, how much is that Rogue figure you got in this way? It was like, oh, $35, because that one was pretty rare. It was an ugly one, too. Rogue has been cursed with some pretty ugly figures, but this reissue is pretty good. And look at the art there. It's like, oh, look, she's so happy. She's so happy. It's like she had, like, caffeine pills or something. Anyway, let me show you the old Rogue I have. It's the Toy Biz one, and the jacket was fraying, so luckily by the time I noticed that, I saw the announcement for the new retro reissue of Rogue. I missed the boat on the normal Marvel Legends one. So yeah, let's compare. Yeah, about the same height. There's a little bit of detail that you don't see in the Hasbro one. Like I said, it's like Toy Biz ones tend to have that little bit of extra detail that Hasbro's don't, but whatevs. Matoko, come on, you're killing me, Alright, just stand there for a second. Then we got Gambit. This one I like more than also the recent Hasbro Marvel Legends one, because, well, the head's loose, and the coat's a lighter color, just brighter colors overall, and I like the hair on this newer version better, so yeah, I would definitely pick that up. Also, another thing I can show you, the card accessory, it actually shows the card, so if that floats your boat, you got that too. And they had a special at the Target I was at, buy two, get one free. But they only had one of each kind per customer. So I wasn't even going to get the Storm. I already have the black uniform one, and I was happy with that, but hey, free. And I was itching to have some stuff to just keep in the packaging and let it accumulate value, so there you go. Also, lastly... Come on, Tails, really? A few new movies. Halloween last month, since we don't have the new Halloween in theaters, I saw Halloween 4, so now I gotta see 5. Oh yeah, and the same place I picked up Lois, that's my DVD guy. I was finally able to get this for dirt cheap, like only $11, plus the digital code. I know it's not a bootleg. And this was on sale earlier this month. I'm curious about this one. It's not gonna be as good as Zombie Island from 1998. That was the Star Trek II of Scooby-Doo. It's not going to top that, but it should be interesting. And last one because, why not? It was $5. Well, that's it for November, what I thought was going to be another light month, but I forgot about Black Friday and shit. Oh well.